My name is Marcus Saraz. I am 15 years old and in the 10th grade. I attended St. Wilfred in elementary school, and I am now in Vaughan Secondary School in York Region. Life as a Black Latino student in school can be a challenge at times, considering the fact that my ethnic backgrounds are both considered minorities due to racism. When I was younger, I used to get teased because I wasn't able to be categorized easily by the students. Because of this, some students would call me names, like a fake black person or a white boy, because I wasn't completely black. People would also say that I am an illegal immigrant and I hopped the border to get into the country, which didn't really make any sense to me because the Mexican border isn't even connected to the Canadian border. So I didn't really take too much offense to that insult because they just sounded really uneducated. After years of these comments, it eventually did have some type of effect on me, but not enough to undermine my self-worth. Over time, I started to notice how messed up the image of my ethnicities were, stereotypically. I truly began to notice this when one day in elementary school, my supply teacher was instructing the class to do something that our regular teacher told us specifically not to do that day. So I told the supply teacher that, literally in the most polite way possible, and somehow she found what I said to be arrogant and disrespectful. Out of confusion, I argued with her opinion, and for doing so, she sent me to the office. Before I left the classroom, she asked me where my parents are from. I was confused as to why she would ask me something which had no relevance to the situation, but I still responded. When I told her, she said, "Oh," as if she understood why I was acting in such a negative behavior, according to her. In the office, I explained my situation to the vice principal. I was so sure that he would understand me, but somehow he found nothing wrong with her actions and wrong judgment call. I was already a shy person, and I wasn't really good at standing up for myself. I didn't think that arguing with the vice principal would do anything good for me. Besides, if the vice principal thought it was right, I guess it must be right. But I knew it wasn't. None of it was right. And I knew that if this could happen to a small child like I was, who couldn't this happen to? From then on, my mindset was completely changed. I no longer took any insults anymore. I didn't allow racist remarks to be said without confronting the person and addressing them correctly. Through the confidence I expressed, I noticed that people stopped teasing me. A lot of people all of a sudden wanted to be my friend, even the people I was bullied by. I was seen as a leader. And that's when I noticed everything going on had something to do with fear. I never used to stand up for myself because I was too scared. When I began to stand up for myself, the bullies wanted to be my friend because they were afraid to be against me because of the respect I gained for myself and because of how many people were not against me and looked up to me. So the idea came to me. I don't have to be scared of anything anymore. Literally, fear is something developed in your mind when you're worried that something might happen to you by something or someone that may or may not even exist. So today I can say without a doubt that I do not fear anyone or anything other than God.
No, I don't worry. I tell you, I'm a man who believed that I died 20 years ago, and I live like a man who is dead already. I have no fear whatsoever of anybody or anything.